Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Sheldon, and this is another episode of Behind the Enthusiast. Today, we're going to be taking a look at two models from the Sport Touring lineup. Those are going to be the Street Glide ST and the Road Glide ST. So, let's get into it. So, first things first, these bikes are very, very similar. There's pretty much nothing different about them other than the fairings. So, first, Street Glide ST 117, $36,399 with a surcharge of $1,100. Now, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of difference between these bikes. However, with the Street Glide, you're going to have that batwing fairing. So it's going to be a fixed fairing, so when you turn the handlebars, the fairing moves with it. And the standard features on the bike are going to consist of ABS, security, cruise control, and the RDRS system is still going to be an option that you can add. Now, for the features, obviously the bike is completely blacked out. It has that bronze accenting all over the bike, the wheels, the tank graphic as well. And then, of course, you're going to see a lot of things that are geared towards performance, and that is it. You're not going to see a two-up seat. You're not going to see, creatured comforts. You're not going to see fancy saddlebags. You're going to see a very stripped-down bike, which is meant for performance. Like I said, it has a 117 motor in it. It's all blacked out. It has standard-sized saddlebags on it. It has a low-profile windshield, engine guard. The tank console is also trimmed down a little bit as well. You have the gas cap on the side. And in the rear, you have the emulsion shocks, which are adjustable with a simple turn of a knob. So it's very, very nice, very convenient. And at the end of the day, this bike is really geared towards going fast, cruising around cruising around during the week, and on the weekends maybe do a little bit of racing. So they do have the Daymaker LED headlight on that, so obviously if you guys are out late at all, you're going to have great visibility still. So that's something that they've maintained on the bike. And the one feature that really stands out on the 117 engine is that heavy breather. It sticks out. It's like a fist getting, punching through the air, and it has the 117 written on it as well. That is one of the really nice aesthetics to the engine. It makes it really bold, really aggressive, really powerful in terms of presence. So that is all going to be there. And of course, you're going to have an optional paint, which is Gunship Gray. Yes, the CVO color. That is going to be an additional $700. Now, in terms of switching over to the Road Glide ST, the price does go up just a little bit to $36,999, so $600 difference. So you're not paying a whole lot more. Basically, the bike is just a little bit bigger, because it has that shark nose fairing on it, which is the fairing that is going to stay there. So when you move the handlebars, nothing goes with it. You're strictly turning, the handlebars turn, the fairing is mounted to the frame, essentially. So that is the main difference. All the options, every single one of them are exactly the same. The headlight is obviously a little bit different, but it's still the Daymaker LED headlight. So again, these bikes are both blacked out, Gunship Gray color, an additional $700. It's going to be all the same. Now, the one question that I have been seeing a lot bouncing around is in terms of price point, when you're comparing them to, let's say, a 107 or a 114, and let's go with the Street Glide for now. The Street Glide starts at $26,999 for a 107. Now, obviously, when you step up to a 114, the price jumps up to $33,599. So you're going up $6,600 for a 107 to a 114. And then it's an additional $2,800 to go up to the 117 Street Glide ST model. So when you look at the base model, it is relatively cheap. but you're only getting a 107. However, you can obviously do engine work to it. You can still do a stage 1 or stage 2, stage 3. You get the point. And with a 114, keep in mind that that is a Street Glide Special. That is the 114 that I'm referring to. So you are paying a lot more, but you're also getting a lot more in terms of bike anyway. So when you look at it that way, all of the price points are pretty reasonable. I don't think that any one of those three, whether it be the Street Glide 107 base model, the Street Glide Special 114, or the Street Glide ST model with the 117 in it, I don't think any of them are really unreasonable. However, they definitely are catering to a specific rider. Obviously, you can have a base model and you can be really happy with that. You can get a special. To me, I think if you're going to get a special, you're probably leaning more towards a blacked out bike. That's just my opinion. And in terms of a Street Glide ST, so the sport touring, those are people who don't really care about having passengers. They don't really care about how much gas they're going to be going through, because they want the performance, they want that agility from the bike, they want that power. So at the end of the day, if you're looking to get a ST model, this is more for someone who wants to be a solo rider, unless you want to go ahead and buy a 2-up seat and add that if you want to take a passenger. But it's really not meant to be that type of bike. So whether you get the Road Glide ST or the Street Glide ST, these are really more performance-oriented bikes. Yes, they have cruise control on them, so you can definitely cruise. You can definitely go on long trips with these. Motorcycles, they still have saddlebags, which are regular sized. The only difference is that with a 107, you have a standard sized bag. Street Glide ST, you have a standard bag. However, with the Street Glide Special, they have the little extension on them, so it's more of an aesthetic thing, and obviously you want the slim down look, right? You want the features that are on the Street Glide ST or Road Glide ST, because it's performance. That's what this lineup is all about, and you definitely get that. Now, the other thing that I should mention is that you have a chopped engine guard. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but you have certain pieces that are, minimized. And the front fender is also chopped as well. So if you guys look at the original fenders on, let's say, a standard Street Glide or Road Glide and compare it to these models, the ST models have a very slim down condensed fender. They both have this feature, but at the end of the day, the ST models, I called it. I'm having a flashback moment right now of the premiere predictions that I made, and I said that they wouldn't do this right now. I thought it was a little too soon. However, they really surprised me, and I'm not mad about it at all. So these are really, really cool bikes, and I hope that me condensing this and comparing them a little bit for you guys helps you guys figure out if these bikes are right for you. So if you guys have any comments or questions, leave those down below and I will try to answer those. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button so that I know that it's working. And as usual, be sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss out on future videos on the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one.